Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to, I think we're on day 7 now, of 12 days of Christmas content here on my channel. I hope you guys have been enjoying this little series so far. I know I've been having so much fun filming these videos and today is no exception. We're doing something that's very different for the typical kinds of videos that I do on my channel. We're doing a DIY Christmas decor video. So in today's video, I'm going to be attempting to create 4 different Christmas decorations using stuff that I have around the house. So I'm really excited to be doing this video. Pretty much all of this stuff is stuff that I had around my house and specifically stuff that I'm sure most of you have around your house around this time of year, just because of the constant buying gifts, ordering packages, stuff like that. And I think this is a really great way to not let everything go to waste. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so the first craft that I'm going to be attempting is this one right here. So basically these are little felt star ornaments and they have little tiny pearls on them. Now I was so convinced that I had a little baggie of pearls from when I used to do scrapbooking and stuff like that, but for some reason I cannot find them anywhere. So I'm going to be using the felt and I'm going to be using the string, but I'm going to try to do something else instead of the pearls. I have like really pretty scrapbook paper that I might use. Something like that. You guys will see the final product soon. The second DIY that I'm going to be doing today is one that I'm sure all of you could do too. It is creating a cardboard gingerbread house. Now I don't know about you, but gingerbread houses are so fun to make, but who actually eats them? They kind of get stale when they're sitting on display, and by the end of the year they kind of just end up going to waste. So I think this is a really great alternative, and we've all been ordering gifts, I'm sure, from Amazon or other places, and we're getting tons of cardboard boxes. So why not reuse that cardboard and create a gingerbread house that you can have every single year? Similarly, along those lines, I want to create these little cardboard Christmas trees. I thought that most of us probably have an empty roll of gift wrap that we can do this with, so this is another great way to just make use of the things that we have in our house without having to go shopping or spend more money unnecessarily. So I'm going to be using this and also some string, some twine that I have to create the little Christmas trees. So let's get into the first DIY. We are going to be creating the cardboard gingerbread house. So I have this little empty cardboard box from Sephora that I've been saving for this video. Basically, I'm going to cut this into a bunch of different shapes and stuff like that to create the walls and the roof of the house. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, so as you can see, I just ripped open the cardboard so that it lies flat. And now I've got this little rectangular ruler that I'm going to use to create the shapes that I need. Okay, so I finished sketching out the sides. Here's what I ended up doing. So oh, you can't really see that. There you go, now you can see it. So I've got the front and back of the house. And then for the 2 sides, I used this exact square here, and then I just recreated the exact same size here. And then for the sides of the rooftop, I'm just gonna use these 2 flaps because they should be the exact right size because they're the same size as this. So I'm gonna start cutting now. If you guys don't have one of these, I highly recommend. I use them for sewing, but they're just so convenient for cutting things. It makes everything so much easier. You just slice into it. Easy as that. You know, I actually forgot how much fun it is to just sit down and do like a craft. I haven't done it in so long. It's kind of like relaxing, you know? It's really nice. So you guys, if the lighting just changed, it's because my ring light burnt out, I think. I have no idea, but it just turned off and stopped working, so I'm very sorry about that. We'll just have to go with it. But the first piece is done. way that the pieces all turned out. It was actually a really easy job to do. So I'll just show you. I cut out 2 of these pieces, so this is the front and the back of the house. These are gonna be the sides of the house. And then these are gonna be the sides of the rooftop. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint them first and then let them dry and then glue them all together. I think that's the best way to go about doing it. Of course, you could do it whichever way you wanted. I just think that I'm impatient and I don't wanna have to wait to paint it when I flip it over. So this is what we're gonna do. Okay, you guys, so I'm not gonna lie. This is the part where everything might go downhill. I am not the most artistic person on the planet, so we're gonna see and hope that this turns out. And hopefully if I mess up, there's always cotton balls that I can use to cover mistakes and pretend it's snow, right? Okay, so I think I'm gonna start with the rooftops and I'm gonna do the little shingles. I'm gonna do the little shingles and see how those turn out. Part of the roof is done. It's not the greatest paint job, but I do think that it's kind of part of its charm. Like, because it's a little bit messier, it almost looks more like icing to me, like kind of icing dripping down. So I'm not mad about the way that this turned out. I'm gonna do the same thing now to the other side of the roof, and then I'm gonna do the rest of it, which I must admit I'm a little bit more nervous about because those are where the details come in, but it's fine, it should be okay. Okay, so I am doing the sides now of the houses, and this is the little pattern that I went with, something really cute. I actually found this on Google. I was looking up ideas because like I can't come up with this stuff, you guys, but this is what I'm doing. So guys, I think it's the brush I'm using because it's like flat and it's not very thin, but like I'm hoping that it's just all gonna come together once I finish it, so fingers crossed. Okay, you guys, we're starting to get somewhere now. It's starting to look like something, but I'm not an artist, clearly. Okay, you guys, so looking at it from afar, it actually looks pretty cute. When you get up close, though, you start to notice that it's not the greatest, and this line is kind of slanted, but from afar, this is gonna make a very cute decoration. I'm gonna do the other side now, the exact same thing. Also, I'm like the messiest person on the planet. I can't paint without getting it all over me. Okay, you guys, so I'm nearly done painting. I just have the front and the back of the house left. Honestly, this is taking longer than I expected, but it's turning out really, really nice. I'm really happy with it. So this is what the side of the house looks like, and this is what it's gonna look like once I put the little gingerbread roof on top. I think it's adorable, and this type of decoration just goes so nicely in my room because the cardboard is like a neutral, and then the white paint, it just accents my room so nicely. So I'm excited to finish this off. Okay, you guys, so I'm officially done painting. The front of the house is a little bit rough, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot going on, but I will show you guys the pieces anyways. So, oops. These are the 2 side pieces. I just dropped one if you were wondering what happened, but luckily they're dry. The back piece I just kept really simple, plain. No one's gonna see it, so I didn't want to go too over the top with it. The front of the house, it's not that bad, but I don't know, for some reason it kind of, this little window here reminds me of like a steering wheel on a ship. It's very nautical, not super Christmassy. Whoa! I just looked out my window and there's like a blizzard happening right now. Canada weather. But yeah, this is the front of the house, and then I already showed you guys this is going to be the roof. So let's glue it all together now and see how this looks. Okay, so I just plugged in the hot glue gun, and I decided that while that's heating up, I am going to attempt to see that if I can turn this into the shape of a little cone. So let's go for it. So I just cut open a piece of the gift wrap roll, and it's kind of a little bit hard to shape like a Christmas tree. So I think what I'm gonna do is I am just gonna try to get it the best that I can to have a point like this, and then glue it together in the back. And then I'm hoping that once I wrap the string around, it will correct this whole area in the back and you won't see it anymore. But I think the glue gun is starting to heat up, so I'm gonna glue together the gingerbread house. I'm sorry about the lighting. This is taking really long. The sun is starting to set, and as I said earlier, my ring light burnt out, which is super frustrating, but oh well. So this is how it looks all glued together. I think just to fill this space up, I am gonna add some cotton balls, and I might also put some along this part here and down here, just to like cover the glue and whatever, and I think it'll look really nice. So just so you guys know, with cotton balls, they're super easy to just pull apart and like turn into like a line. So it's just gonna look like a line of snow across the top of the roof. This lighting's driving me nuts. But it's all finished, you guys. I think that this is actually adorable. I think it's such a great idea. And is it the best? No. But my real gingerbread house would have looked something like this too, maybe even messier. So honestly, I think that this is really, really cute, and I'm going to find somewhere to put it. I actually started doing the little Christmas trees, and then I realized that my camera wasn't on, so I'll show you what I did really quickly. This is as cone-like as I could make it, so I think I'm gonna put something at the top, maybe like some cotton balls or something like that to make it look like a fresh snowfall. But I've just been wrapping the twine around like this, and I glued the bottom piece, the rest of it's all just holding on top of it. So I think that this is gonna look really cute, especially next to this little tree. I think it's gonna be adorable, so I'm gonna keep doing this. So I just finished wrapping it completely. This is what it looks like all done in the twine, and I'm gonna add a few finishing touches to it now. Guys, okay, this one might have been a fail. I mean, I feel like it has potential. It needs a point. Maybe I can make one. Let's see. I have like scrap paper. Maybe cardboard, I mean. Maybe I can make that. I'm gonna try it. We'll see. Let's see if I can make like a small insert. Okay. Let's see if it fits now. I'm gonna glue this and then see if I can get it to fit. Guys, I kind of fixed it. I'm so happy. Okay. So I'm basically just gonna cover this in the twine, and then that should make it look a lot better. So I'm gonna do that now. So you guys, I managed to salvage it a little bit. It's a little bit crooked, but if you hold it very, very far away, you can't even tell. But it's still cute, and I'm still gonna put it up next to this little thing. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to start now with the little felt star ornament. So I have tiny pieces of white felt here, and what I did for this one was I just printed off the designs that I liked. So I did this little star. I like the rounded star a lot better than the sharp edges, so this is what I went with. I think I might add some fun little like scrapbook paper to make it look more like a design. So yeah, let's jump right into that. Okay, so I started by cutting out the little star. I'm going to trace a couple of them now onto the felt, and then I'm going to cut them directly from the felt. Oh, I really wish that I had pearls, because I really like the way that the pearls looked on this. there's one. I guess I'll do 4 of them. Okay everyone, so the first star is done now. This is the little star ornament that I made. It's just felt, and then I cut out a little tiny piece over here and then just fed a little piece of string through it. I think that I decided that I'm not going to do anything else to them because I do think they look cute, and I think I would rather just wait and go buy a bag of pearls from the dollar store and then glue them on, because I think the pearls look so pretty. But for now, this is the finished product. I'm sorry guys, I wish I was a little bit more prepared, but I could have sworn that I had them and I just can't find them anywhere. Now before we go, I'm just going to show you guys the final result, so let's flip into that. Enjoyed this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If any of you attempt these DIYs, feel free to send me a picture on Instagram. My Instagram handle is @kaitlyn.riccio. I'll leave it in the description down below. Send me your pictures because I'm sure your attempts turned out better than mine. I am not an artist by any means, clearly, but it was still a lot of fun to do and I enjoyed making this video. But anyways, I will see you all in my next video. Bye!